Most of the time, when people think of an idea for a business, they envision a cool new product or service that solves a big problem for someone, or maybe even many someones. However, most of the ideas that have a real chance of success don't involve cool new products or services, but instead implement or suggest some way of saving money. It's not necessarily as fun or as exciting as the next iPhone, space shuttle, or medical device, but it's a way to create value for organizations that they're interested in. For example, in the healthcare industry, hospitals are working hard with big data in order to make sure their patient information is more up to date and available to the right people, such as doctors, nurses, and the family, at the right time. This may not be a new source of revenue, but it's really important to be able to make better medical decisions and share the information with the appropriate people. It's not just a cost saver, but a potential lifesaver. To map out the financial benefits and drawbacks of a cost reduction idea, you have to determine what the initial set of costs are and then assess or forecast the future savings the company is expected to attain down the road. Let's go through a few examples. Say you have a piece of old manufacturing equipment that is paid for but keeps breaking down. You get an estimate for a shiny new piece of equipment that will cost $100,000. If you buy the equipment, you'll save $15,000 a year on maintenance costs for the next 5 years. Plus, you will use $5,000 less on energy costs per year. In this way, spending the $100,000 today will save a total of $20,000 per year for the next 5 years, then saves $5,000 per year beyond. So the machine, in essence, will pay for itself in 5 years. There are also qualitative elements. The machine is easier to use, is more reliable, and it doesn't break down and cause a problem for your production process, and is potentially a safer alternative. Here's another example that may be tougher to assess. You want to implement a new customer relationship management software system, and it will cost $50,000 over the next year to purchase and install. The system allows your customer service people to more accurately track customer orders and preferences, hopefully resulting in higher sales levels for each order. The sales rep for the software system estimates that order size will increase by 30% on average, resulting in an extra $14 of profit per order. You typically process 10 orders a day. How long will it take the system to pay for itself once installation is complete? Well, 10 orders per day times $14 additional profit equals roughly $140 per day. At that rate, it will take about $50,000 divided by the $140 per day, or 357 days for the system to pay for itself, about a year. But if the software rep overestimates and you only see an increase of $5 per order, then it will take 1,000 days, or over 3 years, for the system to pay for itself. One more example. Let's say a vendor approaches you and says they want you to use a third-party customer service provider. More specifically, the vendor says that you don't need to staff customer service with your own employees, and this will save $200,000 per year. And the call center will only cost you $80,000 per year after an initial fee of $40,000 to purchase software to integrate with your purchase systems and add training modules to it. The math seems easy. $40,000 up front plus $80,000 per year versus $200,000 per year. It may indeed be that simple. However, since the analysis involves people and not just machines, there may be other wrinkles to analyze. Will your company have a financial obligation to any staff member that's now out of a job? Have you looked into the third-party system to make sure it can maintain the same level of quality customer service that you expect? What if you change your mind later? Does the contract allow you to unwind the deal? Generally, any analysis that involves increasing or decreasing the number of people involved should be taken with great care. Finally, a general rule. If an expenditure results in a cost savings, that's generally easier to forecast, and you should have more confidence in the forecast. If an expenditure results in a forecasted improvement in revenue, then there tends to be more uncertainty, and you should definitely analyze a few scenarios just in case.